Hey guys, welcome to the first video of my channel, Lil Finger Waves. The ladies of The View have taken it too far once again. These liberal lunatics who can never shut up, throwing their opinions down our throats, are talking about the Queen of England's death. Let's get into it and see what they're saying. This lady right here is Sunny Hostin, who is one of The View co-hosts. Apparently she's a lawyer. And here she also is looking at you like she wants to condemn you for everything you and your ancestors have ever done to anyone. Anyway, she made a few remarks about the Queen's death that I wanted to share with you all. I thought they were pretty horrifying. She said that she shared a tweet that someone put on Twitter saying that the Queen, Elizabeth II, was the head of a thieving, raping, genocidal empire. She said that she was once a fan of the British monarchy, though she since rethought her affections because of the Crown's history of colonialism. And here we go again, folks, blaming things that happened 400 years ago on the people of today that we have absolutely no control over. Here's her quote from the show. "I got caught up in the pomp and circumstance of it all as well. I wanted to see the changing of the guards. To see everything. I wanted to meet the Queen because I think we all love glam and pageantry, and I think we can mourn the Queen and not the empire, because if you really think about what the monarchy was built on, it was built on the backs of black and brown people," she said, condemning Queen Elizabeth II and her reign. Wow, that's something, isn't it? To say that the Queen today was responsible for what her ancestors did. I can't help what people did 300 years before I was born. Can you help what your great-great-grandmother and grandfather did? I don't think so. This is some BS from the liberal, left-wing, woke people who want to make us all feel guilty for not being, what would you say, for not being a minority, for being the white and, quote, privileged, I guess you could say. They want to make us feel guilty about it. People can't help the way they were born. I can't help that I was born a white person any more than Sunny Hostin can help that she was born a snooty, uptight, B-list, no, not even that high, D-list co-host of The View. Moving on. So, she not only condemned the Queen's reign and the Queen's ancestors and the empire, but she even had something bad to say about the crown that the Queen wore. Listen to this, quote, "She wore a crown with pillaged stones from India and Africa. And now what you were seeing, at least in the black communities that I'm a part of, they want reparations." She specifically mentioned how many people in Barbados and how many of her Jamaican friends are waiting for reparations. "It's time for Charles III to modernize this monarchy," she said, "and for him to provide reparations to all of those colonies. And I also think, a monarchy, it's very easy to uplift one family. The harder thing is to uplift all families, and I think he's in a position to be able to do that," she declared. As far as reparations goes, come on, folks. Does the government have the money to do that? They hardly have the money to pay the bills that they have right now. Borrowing from this country, borrowing from that country, trillions of dollars in debt, and we want to talk about paying reparations to people? Come on now. These people who are alive today who are wanting the reparations weren't even alive when the bad things were happening. I'm sorry that they feel a certain way, that the world is treating them that way, but that doesn't have anything to do with me. I like to think I treat everyone equally. And listen to this. That left-wing lunatic, Joy Behar, of course she had to chime in on it. She reminded her colleagues that Elizabeth II tried to do a few good things for Britain's colonies. She said she fought against apartheid in South Africa, and she tried her best if she could. Every once in a while, she didn't have that much power. She was a figurehead, Joy Behar said. But the other ladies of the show insisting on talking about colonialism and the reparations that they feel are owed to them by Western countries. Anna Navarro, one of the co-hosts, I believe that she's of Latin descent, she chimed in saying the United States was built on the backs of blacks and brown people. And Hostin interjected saying, "We want our reparations." Navarro even went down on the Catholic Church, saying that it was built on the backs of black and brown people who were forced to convert to Catholicism. One of the things that Charles III can do to get some popularity is maybe take some time away from speaking to his plants and speak to this issue. Well, Miss Anna Navarro, maybe one thing you can do instead of taking time to find things to run your mouth about on The View and CNN is do some fact checking. Charles is a figurehead, like you said. Or, I'm sorry, like Joy Behar said, a figurehead, the monarch of the UK. He cannot get into political issues like the Catholic Church and what they have or haven't done. Besides, wasn't it 500 years ago, during the reign of Henry VIII, that the UK separated from the Catholic Church? So what business is of his of what the Catholic Church is doing? He's the head of the Church of England, not the Catholic Church. One of the other co-hosts, Sarah Haynes, she wanted to try to promote some respect for the Queen, saying that it's important to separate the Queen from the monarchy and the empire, and she said it was sad yesterday after seeing people wish ill upon Elizabeth after her death. And she did mention the vile tweet that she said a professor at the Carnegie Mellon College or whatever it is tweeted saying, "I heard the chief monarch of a thieving, raping, genocidal empire is finally dying. May her pain be excruciating," this person said. Sunny Hostin, this one that you see here who looks like she's very angry, serious. She agreed it was very important to separate the Queen from the empire in that context, but explicitly agreed that the tweet's attack on the British Empire was correct. She said it was a thieving, raping, genocidal empire. Well, listen to that, folks. Sunny Hostin and Anna Navarro know best. And Joy Behar, don't forget her. The co-host of The View, that is where you should go to get your opinions. They know everything, right? Forget all the good things the Queen might have done. Let's remember her based on the lens of what her ancestors 300 years ago did. And speaking of that, let's look at all people that way. Let's base what we view people alive today. Let's view them based on what people 100 years ago, and I'm sorry, even longer than that did, okay? That doesn't work. I don't want to be judged on the mistakes that I made even 20 years ago, much less the mistakes that people I don't even know made hundreds of years ago. Absolutely ridiculous. These ladies of The View can take their opinions and shove it, because that's exactly what it is, a view, and nobody agrees with it except for wokest, left-wing folks like Meghan Markle who want to bring down the monarchy. Hear, hear. All right, folks, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that notification button. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.